Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I cannot believe it is New Year's Eve day and that tomorrow is New Year's Day and a new year. It's just gone so fast. I'm curious, are you doing anything fun tonight? We are not. My husband is getting ready right now to go to a football game. It was supposed to be a noon start. They changed it to 3:30. It should be about 20 degrees and full shade when he gets there. I opted not to go. So by the time he gets home, it's gonna be late. So we're just gonna watch TV. I don't really care much about New Year's Eve myself, but if you're doing something fun, I'd love to hear it. But so today I thought it would be a good day to share my top used luxury items of 2017. Most of these I have had prior to 2017. There's a few purchases from this year, but I did a cutoff date of June, so at least, I've had a full 6 months of really enjoying and using stuff. I've got some things since then that I really like, but I'm not gonna put them in because I wanted it at least to be half of the year. So I'm going to start with jewelry and then move into small leather goods. And for jewelry, it is my Cartier Just Unclus ring. And I did do an unboxing video on this, but I have been using this a lot. I got this for my birthday in June from my husband and absolutely just really loving this ring. For my watch, it's gonna be upside down. Let me try putting it on the other way so you can see it. I've never figured out a very good way to show a watch on here. It's kind of hard to do. There we go. I will put it on upside down to me, which feels very strange. But it is my original Rolex. I've had this for, I think, 3 or 4 years. I cannot remember. I do have a video on that where I do say I actually got out my receipt. Been wearing this since I got it all the time. I absolutely love this watch. It's really comfortable and casual. I did get a new one for our anniversary, but that was in November, so September. It was in September, but our anniversary is in November, so that one doesn't count. So this is definitely my 2 most used jewelry pieces. For small leather goods, my #1 most used piece would be my Louis Vuitton sunglass pouch in the MM size in the monogram canvas. If this will fit in a bag, I use it. It does have a nice microfiber lining inside. I'm not sure that that's going to be able to pick up. There you go, see a little bit there. It is not the easiest case to use by any means. I've actually talked several people out of purchasing this, even though it is my most used. But by the time I figured out that it wasn't the easiest, it was, it's mine now, so, and I think it's pretty. So this is used just about every day. I love this case, even though I don't. I love it and I don't. That makes no sense, I know. And then next would have to be my Rose Ballerine key pouch, or Rose Ballerine clay. I've had this for a couple of years now, and it is still just consistently used. There's one little tiny mark on it. I don't know if that will show up or not. There's a little tiny spot there. But that's it for being such a light color. I've had no color transfer, and it's a great little small wallet. I do use it for my keys sometimes, and I love that it has the big zipped compartment on the back. That makes it a really nice wallet. So this is absolutely probably my most used of all of my Louis Vuitton clays. The second one, which has my keys in it right now, I really debated on this one or the monogram. I don't know, or the Damier Ebene, this is the monogram. I don't know which one I actually used more. I use these all the time, so rather it's this one or that one, you get the idea. But these are very handy. I do have keys in it at the moment, and I use them as wallets and all sorts of, just to hold little things, that are floating loose in my bag. Really love this. And then next, I got this last summer. I never understood the mini pochette until I got one last summer. I now have 3 prints. This is my most used one, mostly because I've had it the longest, but I do like the monogram print, and it's just simple and easy, and I usually use these as little makeup bags. You can use them for going out for dinners and, you know, stuff like that, just to be really, really minimal, but I tend to not go that minimal. But I absolutely love this, and it has gotten a ton of use. And keeping with Louis Vuitton, my Toiletry Pouch 19, I cannot remember how many years I've had this for. I really can't. And I see like no wear on it at all. This is by far, I have all 3 sizes. This is by far my most used of all my toiletry pouches. Really, really love this bag a lot. Bag, toiletry pouch, you know what I mean. But actually still have some stuff inside. But even the inside is clean. There's maybe a little smear of lipstick on one side, which I can wipe out. And but great, great, great piece. And early in the spring, I liked this so much, I got the 15, which is very, very hard to find. I have been told they are not discontinued, but I have used this a lot because I've gotten a lot of smaller bags this year. And especially in my Chanel bags that have leather linings, I do not like to use the mini pochette. I'm afraid that the chain is going to scratch up the leather lining. So I wanted something that didn't have a chain, and these hold very, very similar amounts, very, very close to each other. But I like that it doesn't have the chain, and I also like that it has the wipeable lining, and the other one has like a textile lining. So if you do spill something in this, it's not, you know, a big deal. You can just wipe it up. Then for wallets, I got this in, I want to say January or February, I can't remember, very early in the year. But it is the Chanel card holder, and it's just the classic black caviar with the gold CCs on it. And I really like this with mini bags. I've been using this a lot, like when I go on vacation, and I will put, it just takes everything I need, like all my credit cards and ID and some cash, and I will pop this down in my little mini bags. And I'll even put this in my wallet on a chain instead of transferring the cards, because I use those on vacation a lot, don't use them a lot at home. Dinners now and then, but not really, mostly vacation. So I'll just pop this in there instead of taking all the cards out. It comes in very, very handy. Love this piece. I have used this a lot. And keeping with Chanel, this one I got last year, and it was, this started a whole collection of these things. I love these little wallets. This is the zip coin purse, and it is again the classic black caviar with the gold hardware. And this one does have the gold metal zipper and the beautiful burgundy interior. But yeah, I got this last summer, 2016, and have just been using this a ton, so much I got several others this year. But this is probably my most used, definitely my most used. And my newer wallet that I have just been absolutely loving, that I got for my birthday, is my Diorama, and I believe this is in the size medium. And this wallet is just so beautiful and so functional. It has the 3 credit card slots, and then you can also put something behind on each side. Full space for bills, and then I have credit cards in there, so I'll just cover them up. I do still have cards in this one because I was just using this recently, but it has 2 big slots and a little one. So this part on the back is really similar to the equivalent of this. So even though you don't have a lot of card slots in here, you can fit a ton more there, and it's still, show you next to each other, it's still a very compact wallet. It is definitely thicker than the coin purse, but for being so small, it really holds a lot. So now let's get into bags. And excuse my voice today, I have really bad allergies. I know I sound absolutely awful. So for the bags that I used the most in 2017, number 1 and my most favorite bag, and I'm currently using it, so it's gonna be heavy to hold up, but is my Chanel Jumbo. I got this very early in the spring. My husband got it for me for absolutely no reason, no holiday, nothing. He's really nice. No reason. I love this bag so much. He knew I had wanted it for years and years and years and had gone back and forth between the medium and the jumbo. I do have the medium now and I love that too. And I get asked this all the time. If I could choose between the two and only have one, it would definitely be the jumbo. It holds more. The strap drop, it's pretty long, but I have been appreciating it now that we're having some 20-degree days. It's so easy to get over a coat, and absolutely 100% my most favorite bag ever, and it is the Black Caviar with the silver hardware and the squeaky straps, chain straps. I love this so much. This is my favorite bag. And this is a close call. This is my next favorite bag. And this one I got for my birthday, and it is the Dior Diorama in the color they're calling it online now. They're calling both this one and the darker one, they're calling them both pink powder, which they were calling them both rose poudre. I don't know. I don't understand their names, but this is the light pink. There's one that's a little more mauve-y. It's also very pretty, but this is the very light pink with the champagne gold hardware, and absolutely love this. And I have been carrying this in the winter. I typically wear a lot of black in the winter. I bought a lot of very light colored tops, and I'm not using it crossbody because I do a lot of jeans in the winter, but I just double it as a shoulder. This one is so versatile. I love that you can change it up and wear it so many different ways. And I was, when I bought it, I was telling my sales associate, I'm like, I don't think I'll ever reach for that in the winter. She goes, yes, absolutely you will. And gave me all these ideas. And she told me to wear it with black, but oh, I'm scared. I'm very scared. I don't want that to turn black. I want it to stay pink. So love the Diorama. And then next we travel a ton, and I got this, I cannot remember what month. I had a disco bag. It was defective. Gucci was very kind to give me store credit for what I paid for it, and I could choose anything I wanted in the store. And I did choose another disco bag. This one is completely different than the other one. I loved that bag, even though it was really messed up. I have a video on that if you want to see it. It was bad. The leather on this one is stiffer. It's such a different bag. But this is my absolute favorite vacation bag. I do not like laying on the beach. I like walking and going and seeing things and doing things. And we will typically walk 5-6 miles a day when we're on vacation. And so a light bag that's crossbody works the best for me. And absolutely adore this. We travel probably close to 6 weeks a year, not including weekend trips. So this one gets used a lot. The color is rose beige, and it's just a really nice neutral, and I do wear it crossbody, and I have worn it with denim shorts and denim, and I haven't had any problems with it. I would not wear it with new jeans or darker denim or anything like that, but I adore this bag. I'm just shocked that they're discontinuing it because it's so awesome. I love it. And then one that I got last fall, I adore this one too, and it is my Givenchy Antigona, and the color is Oxblood. This year they're calling it burgundy, and it is grained goat skin is what they were calling it last year. Maybe they're calling it pebbled this year. I'm not sure, but it's a color. I've showed 2 colors. I'm not all black today. That's pretty good. But I just think it's just a beautiful silhouette. I like it so much. I just purchased another one in navy. I just think it's clean, simple. For me, now I was also watching the beautiful Minx for All, her video of her favorite bags her Antigona made it into, and she was saying that a lot of people think that it's dated, and I do hear that too. I think her and I feel the same way, that it's just so simple and so clean that, you know, I don't see how this can be dated. It's just such a, I don't know, there's just not a lot of things going on with it. You do have the big, chunky, beautiful zipper, and that gives it a little bit of something, but it's just really, really clean, well-made, beautiful, beautiful bag. So my Antigona. My oldest bag, I think I'm coming up on 3 years with this one. This is still one of my absolutely all-time favorites. I was really, 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 really afraid of Vachetta when I started with Louis Vuitton. I love this bag so much. I now have it in all 3 prints. And I get asked a lot with this one too, because I do have all 3 prints. If I could only choose one, which would it be? It would definitely be the Damier Ebene. I live somewhere where you just never know it's gonna rain. It's, you know, we have a lot of weather here. So it's worry-free. I got caught in the rain with it last week. We were going out for dinner, and I had a coat with a hood, and I just didn't feel like messing with an umbrella, and I knew it wasn't gonna get hurt. I just wiped it off in the restaurant, you know, no damage. It is the size 25 in the bandolier. I do have the straps inside because I was trying to do this a little bit quickly. I've already done reviews on pretty much all of these bags, I think, but this is always probably gonna be in my collection. You gotta throw in the always probably, because you just never know. And my last bag, which I adored that one so much. I picked this one up last year when we were in Hawaii. And out of the 2, I definitely would choose the Damier Ebene if I could only have one. But this one is way, way, way more comfortable. The strap, I wear this one crossbody a lot more. I do not really wear the Damier Ebene one crossbody, but I do this one, and it's starting to get a really nice patina. It's a little bit over a year old. I got it in November last year, Hawaii, and also the 25 in the bandolier. Well, thank you so much for watching another video. I hope you have a very happy New Year's Eve and a very happy New Year and a wonderful year ahead. Take care. Bye-bye.